Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for all your love, light and support, appreciation, participation. Thank you for your hearted comments. Importantly, committedly, is our collective unite in light. As we continue to work and weave, shift, uplift, care and share the love, the light, the healing, the feeling for people and planet into ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do join me in prayer for peace on earth. Mother, Father of light, you bestow upon us the insight, the might during all plight. In heart and soul we unite with your grace, your embrace. We connect and you protect. We meet and greet through your divine seed, coming together forever in the oneness and wellness, in the wilderness, through the wilderness. To share gentleness and kindness, passion and compassion to people and planet. Every day we pray with intention. We mention our vision under your supervision for a world that is full of love, the purity of a spiritual dove. Help us, guide us, guard us, lead us, need us. A world that is full of peace. Please hear us. Come near us. Endear us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is 1/10/2024. Collectively that becomes a 10 and a 1. So we have 01 that ends with a 10 and then it becomes a 10/1. The 1st of October 010 and that collectively becomes 118/10/1. What's interesting is the 01 and the 10 becomes the 11, which is the symbol of the justice of Libra. And what does 10/1 or 110 mean? Belief systems. Go after what you want. Unique, destiny, inspiration, talents and gifts, appreciation and gratitude are the key words. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. It's all about your belief, what you want to change, what it is you want to rearrange, your attitude, your gratitude. What's your talent? What's in it? What are your gifts? And all the different shifts of your life. And this is our beautiful vibration of today. And what's also interesting is the 2024 is the infinity. So we have the 0, 1 and 10 that becomes the 11, very much the sigil of not just the master vibration number of the Ascension realm, but of course the symbol of justice, which is Libra, the month of balancing. And the 2024 is the infinity, the as above, so below, templating the spiritual realms onto earth, heaven on earth. And that collectively, 01, 10, 2024, becomes the 10 itself, which is the totality, the cycle, the wheel, the fortune. And then if we reduce that, we return to the 1, which is the new beginning, which is the date 1. So what we have here is a full cycle of as above, so below, templating the new beginning of Ascension. Very much into the season of Libra, the cardinal air sign of partnerships and relationships and marriage and alliances, liaison with everything, legal matters, the justice system, everything one-on-one, whether it is personal, social, political, spiritual, very much a connection of communion and bringing through a sense of balance and alignment, of fairness, of justice, equality, the yin and the yang energy, so to speak, of a soothing, a smoothing, a calming and embalming energy with all, centered by a common energy, the axle, the heart, as we connect with the heart of ourselves and the two outer parts which reflect east and west or left and right, is very much the scales we talk about, the balancing. And that's lovely. So happy birthday to all celebrating a birthday today, and of course to all Libra sun signs, moon, Venus, rising. If you have multiple placements in your chart, then of course it affects you significantly. And a happy birthday to all during the month of October. And of course that in the latter part becomes the vibrational energy of the Scorpio sun sign. So what we have this month is, I'm doing a collective reading for the month of October and bringing you a little bit of what is to come, and we will close off with a reading for us all. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So the month will start off clearly with a brand new beginning, setting your intentions for manifestation and what changes you want to bring. Libra is the air sign, so it's very much communicative, very much talkative, very much connecting people, social, wanting to harmonize and bring about the truth, right? The fairness for everyone, not too far off from the vibration of the other two air signs, which is Aquarius and Gemini. And of course this is the spiritual age of Aquarius, and that's what we're striving for, the awakening, the shaking up, and there will be a breaking up at the same time, a quaking and an aching within all of us and of course the world. And then we also have Gemini dominating this particular sign this month. So we have on the 2nd, which is tomorrow, the new moon in Libra, which is about the lover's harmony. And it says, use this time to find balance in your relationships and cultivate a sense of peace and harmony, drawing on Libra's romantic and cooperative energy. And the card number is 29, which brings us back to an 11. And what's interesting about this is if you look at the symbol, straight away, yesterday when I put my phone to charge, and I have another cord that was plugged in, and I didn't think much. I put it to charge, and much later when I was taking it out of the charger, I noticed that both the cords had overlapped each other, very similar to the square, which was very boxed and linear as the first part, and the second part became angulated, which gave that 8 points, which is so incredible as a tetrahedron, as above, so below, and within, the left and the right, all the compass points and the cardinal points, very much indicative of the templating and the reawakening of the tree of life that I explained in a video much earlier. But for me, it was, I should have taken a picture, and I wanted to, and I would have put it up on the community page, but nonetheless, it is here, Spirit talking to me in advance about this beautiful love vibration, the harmonics of that, the templates of the tree of life, and the unconditional love. So the new moon is in this vibration of Libra, and we see the sigil in the center, which very much is in the main astrological card. And what we also have on the 2nd is the solar eclipse, the annular solar eclipse, which is also called the Ring of Fire. And this is a time to find your passion and embrace your power. Use the fiery energy of the eclipse to take bold action. And that is the energy of 15, which becomes a 6 and the Lover's card in Major Tarot. So we are looking at a lot of synchronicities showing up, playing up. So take heed to the numbers. They may be significant in your life. So this will be, just to recap very quickly, on the 1st of September 2024, Pluto has done its last dip into Capricorn, right, the 10th house. And that is the house that dominates our structures, our governments and powerful institutions, etc. And we saw the global upheaval that is going on at this time, the headlines surrounding the world leaders, and of course all the people, the famous people in the entertainment industry. And of course we also saw the besides all of the scandals, we had the second assassination attempt of Donald Trump. So very much that arena is under fire. And Pluto, as I have brought videos earlier, is all about the deep, the dark, the sinister, the hidden, the secrets, and all of that gunk, that doom, gloom, that ugliness is now coming out from the depth, from the deep. What was hidden is all seeming to, what was the sink and the stink, so to speak, will now be revealing itself. It will emerge from where it was submerged. So I'm going with that because that will continue for a bit throughout the year. And we know that Pluto's in Aquarius for many, many years, doing its incredible, powerful celestial return after approximately 260 years, and will be sitting in many of the signs during its lifespan of this orbit. And it begins with Aquarius, and therefore all of that incredible awakening and shaking that's going on. So the solar eclipse The annular solar eclipse, the Ring of Fire in Libra, will be the third and the final one in this particular sun sign of harmony and balance, of justice, of fairness, of agreements, and of course of relationships, personally, socially, globally, and will next visit in 2033. And as all eclipses, they bring about endings of the old, of the dark, of what doesn't work, what is obsolete, what is redundant, what is just something that we're not going to work with at this time. It's just time to release, time to let it go. And of course, the initiation, the onset, the activation of new beginnings, of that which we need to be focused and bring into alignment and fruition, to pay attention to and work with. So at this time, many situations will be challenged, come into adjustment, alignment, pulled apart, dissected, broken, undergoing forensics, investigation, etc. We've got Venus that rules over this particular eclipse from her sign in exile, which is Scorpio. And of course, we are on the precipice of the Scorpio season in a few weeks' time. And of course, it's like a double whammy of that energy coming up to bring exposure of everything that's in the dark underbelly of things that are opposing truth, opposing light, opposing illumination, etc. And of course, we've got to face the bonds and the relationships that will be stirred up and come up for revealing the positive and the negative sides, of course, that we will have to face, to have to deal with. And that is being shown out, played out with the global scandals. Of course, Pluto having stepped into Capricorn already in September, we see that has already triggered. The motion for that has begun, and it will continue in these particular arenas, exposing and bringing a lot out of the dark into the spotlight. So the solar eclipse is going to hit us in very sensitive spots, in sensitive ways, in ways that we wanted to keep away, hidden, to shy away from, to prevent us from dealing with having a depressed and suppressed and depressed in many ways, and great obsessions, right? It is now the resurrection for that. Basically, the eclipses let us know that they're here, and we've got to deal with it. We've got to face it. Also, during this month is the full moon in Aries, which is the warrior's fury. Right, so embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full moon's illumination to gain clarity and strength. Card number 18, which also becomes a 9. Right, endings. It's time to face a lot of things that we have put to sleep. Right, Aries being a fire sign, and of course it is a full moon, and not just any full moon. This is a number 16, and it is a super full moon. It is the harvest moon this month, and being the third of 4 successive super moons. And of course, stirring up more dark issues, more things that need to show up, and will be growing, expanding, because we have Jupiter, which is present. We have Gemini, which is also present. So it's a combination of having a lot of things expand and become explosive with the Aries energy, especially on social platforms, potentially bringing about heated debates, arguments, disagreements, and political and socially. We're going to have a lot of aggression and conflict as well, possibly explosive outcomes, not having solutions that we want, and lots of things unexpected. Because with Pluto in Capricorn, in the age of Aquarius, we are trying to find things, uncover secrets and things that go on for centuries, for years, for a long time. And we want the justice of that in the Libra season. So a lot of things will be coming out to be exposed, will be surfacing. And ultimately, this is the battle between dark and light, truth and untruth, injustices for justice, between male and female. So we have a power struggle for position between man and woman, and we're seeing that playing out in the political arena in the UK, and of course the US, with elections coming up and all of that not seeming to go down very well. And of course the super full moon we have will be in Aries, and of course on the 17th of October. So you can look forward to this being a real full-on month. We have the power of the solar eclipse that is coming on a new moon, which is going to bring about new discovery, new developments, new truths, new evidences, new light into a lot of things. And that's going to be superly powerful and explosive, sending off fireworks through the entire month, where we are trying to figure out who's speaking the truth, who's telling us what needs to, what will come next, and bring that all into the scales to balance it out for what is fair, what is real, what is genuine. And of course that will gain a lot of momentum with the super full moon, because we want a full picture, a full understanding of what is in fact going on. So let me remove all of these cards and let's begin with our reading. So whatever your heart is desiring, speak to your guides to bring messages for you at this time as a collective, and to shed light for this particular month. So Divine Spirit, four messages please. Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords. Let's get them all and we'll talk about it. So the Ace of Swords is about truth, and that's what the month is about. Justices, truth, breakthroughs, mental clarity. We have the Eight of Swords, right? Air energy. The Ace of Swords is very much the spring energy, the growth, the harvesting from all of that growth, the fruition, the abundance, the victory, what's real, what's genuine, what we can project to be authentic, divine word, divine, what's gospel, what's revelation, what's prophecy. That is what the swords is. The Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Eight of Swords, which very much is the first decan of Gemini energy, and we have that being ruled by Jupiter. And we are talking about Jupiter. The 8 is significant, being the 8 of the 2024, and Ace being the 1. So straight away we see the 1 of our date showing up. We see the 8 of our date showing up. The 18, one of our cards was an 18, which becomes the 9. So a lot of mental activity, a lot of anxiety, a lot of struggle. A lot of us are going through things that we are searching for answers from. So remain positive that your breakthroughs will come. Set the intention with your guides to bring you the truth, the understanding. Very much air energy this month. Right, bring us two more, Spirit. The Ace of Cups, emotions. Right, balancing your cup, your elixir of life. What are you drinking that's sweet? Literally and metaphorically, we've got two aces. Right, the two aces for me speak of the double ones, the balancing, the justice. So you are wanting justice from the injustices, the anxiety, the difficulties, the challenges, whatever is plaguing your mind that might take you through a guilt trip or limit you, restrict you, isolate you, make you feel mentally withdrawn, not dealing with your issues. You're now being called to face it, to bring it into balance between sword, head, and cups, heart, right, to strike a balance. So we've got the 1-1 and the 8, which is the 10, the 0-1 of, and the 10, which is 1-1, and the 2024 is 8. So it was 1-1-8, but here we have 1-8-1. The 8 is as above, so below. So balance your head and your heart, spirit and matter. Let's do one more. Right, we have the 5 of Cups. So with the 5 of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Devil, which is the 15. Right, we had the 15 already show up, which I said we can convert or turn into the 6, which is love. 15 is about your restrictions, your limitations, your influences, and of course anything that is not of light must go, that has caused you to go into the 5 of Cups, into your difficulties and your challenges, whatever was influencing you. And not necessarily in a physical way, but a lot of you have addictions. 5 of Cups is addictions with the Devil card, influencing you, sending you on the wrong spin, triggering you, rubbing you up the wrong way. All that was misguided, misled, that have possibly brought you a lot of grief and sadness and loss at the same time. Loss of love, loss of relationships, associations. Things go south, things go left. Things that were not happy, that didn't nourish and nurture you wholesomely, totally. It's time to let go, to face it. So this is a month of revelation and revolution, to bring into balance your head and your heart, and to discern what to let go of, because this is holding you. This is keeping you stuck and restricted and isolated and withdrawn and in an insanity mode, a restless mode. And this is the call to face the 5 of Cups. A lot of people, remember, Libra energy is about relationships. And relationships not only affect the head, but it definitely affects the heart in a very big way. And Cups is water. It is heart energy. It's emotions. So you've got to face your issue. You've got to deal with it. To Spirit. And we have 2 already. The door is open and we have fulfillment. So pure intention can open the door in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic open. This entire deck just fell from the top shelf right in front of me. So let everything fall into place as it is meant to be. Open the door and let it come in. Allow it, awaken, welcome it. You have the key to yourself in the universe, right? Anything is possible. Everything is within possibility. You must trust. You must believe. There is goodness. There is kindness. There is magic. Right? Let go of the pain and what's tragic. That's your message. Fulfillment. You don't need anyone's approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. Embrace your unique journey and trust that it's leading you where you need to go. Again, I use the word trust. Without seeing this, reading this card, so already you're being told that everything is in fulfillment. It's coming together. Believe, right? Believe you are unique. And wherever you're leading, is by divine will. You're being led. You're being guided. Go through the door and come out, right? This is your struggle of trying to climb up a mountain, a rugged terrain that you're not meant to be on. The struggle is you. You are struggling. You need to be in the flow of least resistance and surrender that. Right? The magic is waiting for you. Your struggle is in your head, and your head is forcing your physicality to follow that direction. But your heart is saying, the door is open. Release the Five of Cups and embrace the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, and that's where you'll find the fulfillment. Open the door with the Ace of Swords, the key. And with the Ace of Cups is your fulfillment. And 2 from here, Spirit. All right, what thrust itself out on my right is the World card. Let's get one more. New cycles, Wheel of Fortune, new possibilities, right? A new timeline for a lot of us. And we have Mountain, and look here, we have Judgment. Judgment is the scales, right? It is the scales. So all of these things are here. Mountain, there's the mountain you're trying to climb. Right, let's do the World. Number 36. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Now, I don't need to say any more, except for, did you see that? The 8 of Swords is leaning on the Ace of Swords. Break free. That is your confirmation that will set you off in the world to have a better world. The possibilities. In possibility, not impossibility. Every area of your life, your head, your heart, your physical body, your world. "22, the Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face the challenges, but remain cautious. Right? You've got the stars, you've got the moon, you've got the light on the mountain. The light is entering. You're just not looking that way. You want to go up a difficult path. You want to face your challenges. Of course you must, but you don't have to do it feeling challenged. Turn to the light. See the light falling on the tips. See the messages, the signs that it's giving you. There is light all around you. There's a light through the door. There's a light that's shining on the mountain. There's the sword that has the light, the cups. The world is full of light. And all parts of the galaxy are shining the light. the 11 of the justice energy duplicates itself to become the 22, a double master number, a double mastered approach, vibrating higher, reclaiming your, not just your blueprint. We're in the golden age, so it's a gold print. Beautiful ones. Do not judge yourselves. Do not be difficult and hard on yourselves. I have brought messages recently on the playlist 1 that you can listen to about how you should be surrendering to what is coming, helping yourself during this difficult time. And the difficulty is only but an illusion. It's like you've made this beautiful cup of coffee for yourself or tea, and accidentally you drop it. Does it mean that the coffee was bad? No. It was just a consequence of an action through free will and a vibrational frequency. That's what it was. The cup was perfect, the coffee was perfect, but something didn't align itself, so it fell to pieces. So what do? You've got to clean up the mess, and it's the mess that you're cursing, the mess that you're angry with, not the coffee, not the cup, not the thoughts when you were making it, but what happened afterwards. So therefore, when we go through life, we've got to use discernment. We've got to understand the environment we're in. What supports that? Where are our thoughts when we do this? Because what may appear to be perfect will have a consequence. And that's how you need to work with the vibration of balancing the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups amidst the Eight of Swords, the challenge. Heart and head united, as above, so below. And with that, I love you. I thank you. Be blessed. Till next.